Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna react to some more scary videos from Nuke's Top 5. So this one's called 10 Scary Videos for You. Now, this this channel I legitimately like watching. I legitimately am subscribed, well, on my alt account. I believe it or not, a lot of most VTubers have alt accounts for when they watch stuff. But yeah, I actually watch this channel sometimes. Like I like spooky videos. I like spooky paranormal videos. I'm all in all, I'm a fan of horror. I like horror games, horror movies, and I just find paranormal shit interesting. Like I've even had a few experience with that stuff myself, which I've stated last time I reacted to a Nuke's top 10. I mean top 5. But yeah. Anyway, I just woke up, so if if I'm having issues talking, that's why. Well, technically, I just ate breakfast. I ate rice, rice that I put mixed an egg in and fried. Basically, fried rice. Isn't that just called egg fried rice or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Make sure you put salt and pepper in it to add more flavor to it. If you ever make that.
TikTok user Leo Lords 15 is excited about getting a fresh start as she
Fresh
and her
start.
young daughter move into a new home.
Uh huh.
But soon after they move in, her daughter begins to behave very strangely. The young girl claims to have made a new friend, a friend that lives inside their new house.
Okay. Red flag. Red flag. Move out the house. Just move the fuck out the house. Okay. That's a sign that you shouldn't be there. I'm just being real with you. You shouldn't be there. As soon as the kid starts acting strange after moving in, oh, I made a new friend who lives in the house with us. That's the beginning of the horror movie. And you're going to probably do the horror movie thing where you go, oh, she's just imagining it. Or you'll be weirded out, but then you'll say she's just going through an imaginary friend phase. Nope, just. Oh, it's time to live at a bus stop. That's what I'm saying. You gotta live at a bus stop. If you just moved in, this was supposed to be your fresh start. Well, guess what? Your fresh start's screwed now because haunting. Go.
Now, the mom is pretty freaked out, so she prepares a
If you're not
security
living at the
camera to
bus
keep an
stop,
eye on
then
her young daughter. And one day,
I don't know.
it captures something
Stay with
absolutely
family.
terrifying.
Or okay, yeah, this is like an opening scene from a horror movie or something. Like, it starts off with someone looking at footage of this haunted house he's gonna look into, or she. It could be a male or a female protagonist. And they're just looking at clips of some weird clips about what happened here. After the characters in said clips have either passed away or this kid's like the only survivor. What are you doing? Oh, you foolish child. You foolish child. Kid, you shouldn't talk to that, whatever the hell you're talking to. You shouldn't ask it if you want it to play, because it's gonna do the horror monster thing we're saying, sure, I'll play. Let's play a game. It's called Hide the Soul, or whatever the hell Chucky said in that Chucky movie. I'm talking about the OG movies before it became a horror comedy. Not that they made the wrong choice, but I think that was the third Chucky movie, the third Child's Play, and before it just became the Chucky movies where they were horror comedies. He was trying to steal that child's body. By the way, that's why he called it Hide the Soul. He's trying to transfer to a human body or something. Okay, if it's just staring at you, not speaking, that's another sign of being creepy. That kid, kid, you're I get it. You're a child, but you're you're doing the stupid horror movie child choice before the child either dies or gets haunted or possessed or something. Just saying. I would have noped out of there. Maybe I'm cowardly as a child. Okay, what the fuck? I just realized I just looked up while I was ranting and I just noticed, oh yeah, her back that door's opening behind her. And what the hell was that noise? Don't say hi to it. Okay, that's growling. You want to know how I know that? I've experienced that also. Okay, so before I had this channel, a lot of these videos I was recording, I have recorded like the first few videos I recorded before I made this YouTube channel. I just recorded yeah, I recorded them so cuz I was prepared to upload them for like an entire week. One of them was Clock Tower 3. Now, you want to know why I don't have Clock Tower 3 recorded? Well, actually, I don't know when I'm uploading this video, but if I upload this one later, much later, then yeah. You want to know why one of my first videos was not Clock Tower 3? Okay, so it goes like this. I was recording a video for Clock Tower 3, which, keep in mind, I'll try again later. It's just this incident happened. So I was recording Clock Tower 3, commentating over it. I was in the middle of ending the video. And yeah, because I was just saving in the video in the game. And then I hear growling coming from behind me. Some creepy growling like that. And I just went, it must have been in the game. But then I realized I'm in the save menu. Save menu doesn't have weird, creepy noises like that. I'm all, maybe I imagined that. So I continued, and then after I do my little outro, I ended up when I was editing the video, which keep in mind I can't really edit. At most, I just cut out stuff. That's all I know how to do in editing videos, and then sometimes I just convert videos in my video editing software, so it like doesn't take as much memory. I forgot what you call that. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in the middle of editing the video. I get to my outro. I hear the growling I thought I imagined. I'm all, what the fuck? That really happened? Like it just sounded out of the blue, growling, and I'm all, okay, that's kind of creepy. I showed family. One family member said, "Oh, it was probably just a lawnmower." I'm all, "What? Who the fuck was mowing a lawn?" Because no one was mowing the lawn. That person's just super skeptical towards anything paranormal. So yeah, like which sure I like that dude. I always try to find an explanation, which I couldn't think of one at because well, one, my room's super quiet. Two, I had the windows closed. Three, no one is mowing the lawn on a day this hot. Well, a day that hot. And then I showed it to another family member. They got creeped out, and they're all, okay, what you need to do is delete it and don't think about it or whatever. Like don't keep watching it. Delete that shit. I deleted it, but I sure as hell ain't forgetting it because that's never happened to me. It was creepy. I don't know what was growling because I heard it coming from right behind me. Maybe I was just distracted and like I don't know. But regardless, that happened, and that's reminding me of this. It happened before I made this YouTube channel. I kind of wish I kept the clip so I could have shown you guys. But it's probably bad to, like, keep stuff like that. Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that family member thought, oh, it's cursed or haunted. Like, if I keep it, things will get weird. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. Who knows? Maybe there is another explanation, but it sure as hell was no lawnmower. Anyway, sorry for pausing this long. Let's start. It sounded like that. It sounded like that, then it got loud, like a roar. Well, not super loud. I was the only one in the house, by the way. Yeah, I did the same thing and got out. I just got out of my room. I'm all, you know what? I need to sit somewhere else. Oh my god. Ad. Ad!
The young girl can be seen
I
having a
hate ads.
conversation with someone
I
that the
fucking hate
viewer can't
ads.
see. Then, two footsteps can be heard before the closet door slowly opens on its own.
Apologies, ads might
As it opens,
show up.
3 more footsteps can be heard, almost as if something is walking out of the closet.
And growling. Well, yeah, I would say it wasn't growling when it got loud on...
The girl
Well,
seems
no, I mean
very
roaring.
freaked out
Just
as she
the
slowly
growling
gets
got
to her
louder
feet
in
and
my
sneaks
video.
toward the door to make her escape out of the room. So it seems that
I don't know,
whatever just
sometimes
came out
things
of that
just be weird.
closet, she doesn't want to be anywhere near it.
Yep.
Now what makes this footage even creepier is that this family completely disappeared off of TikTok in 2020.
You see? A horror movie happened. That's why you don't fuck with, like, weird houses. Like, as soon as you hear weird shit or, like... Okay, so here's the thing. When you're moving into a house, you can ask the landlord if there's any, like, weird... Like, if anyone died or any paranormal claims of it. And they legally have to answer that. And if they lie about it, then, well, you could sue. Like, apparently that's a thing. You could literally ask, is this house haunted, by the way? And they have to answer you, and truthfully. I mean, it depends, unless you're like, it's like a shady landlord or whatever. If you're renting out like a house, or even if you're buying a house, you have to ask. But, you know, I'm, who buys a house now, right? Who can afford that?
22. So whatever happened to TikTok user Leo Lords 15 and her daughter
Apologies that I keep pausing.
remains a mystery. The night
I just have a lot to
visitor.
say sometimes.
Mrs. Tennyson from Tulsa, Oklahoma is an overnight caregiver for the elderly. She says that one of her
That's
clients
cool.
has been having full conversations with someone in her sleep. After hearing some strange noises coming from the elderly woman's room, the concerned caregiver keeps a close eye on the bedroom security camera.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I could not do this lady's job. I'm not. I'm not. This is just off topic, but good job, lady. Like, I couldn't do your job because I just feel too comfortable, like, looking after elderly people. I mean, I'm not gonna go into it, but I hear a lot of stuff they have to do to take care of the elderly, and I couldn't do a lot of that. Well, let's just say all of it. Like, I couldn't.
As the woman sleeps. It's late at night, and Mrs. Tennyson is
I don't have the
all
patience.
alone when she spots something
I can barely take care of
downright
myself.
creepy.
Every night I'm at work, I be thinking I'm tripping. But you gotta watch this video, y'all.
Okay, down.
You see
Whoa.
that move under the bed? Like I know for a fact it's close to my client's house. I be seeing, you see it keep moving like right there under the bed?
That's kind of creepy.
It's moving back and forth.
Okay, so this is like a Well, I don't want to say
You see
security
it?
cam, but they have a camera set up in her room, I guess, to like watch her, watch the old lady.
It's ghost in my client's house. Look under her bed.
Oof.
It'll come out and it go
Hell
black.
no.
And she in bed
Okay, lady, you're taking care of an old lady and dealing with ghosts? Christ. You deserve a raise.
sleep,
That's
she
all
won't
I'm
move
saying.
an
That's
ounce.
all I'm saying.
But do
And let's not forget the chance that a ghost could just start ignoring the lady and start giving her attention, saying, "Oh, hello, I'm gonna go home with you to this time today." And that, my friend, is called an attachment. When ghosts attach themselves to a new host, or like they just leave the place they're haunting and decide we're gonna haunt you instead, just you. We're gonna follow you, and that's an attachment. If you ever hear that term and you're watching like a paranormal video, that's what an attachment is. That's what they mean by that.
you see how it keep coming out?
I
Going
mean,
back
it's kind of
out?
common sense, but
This is no joke.
listen,
Something can be seen moving around on the floor beside the bed,
I'm trying to make
even
out a
though the
shape.
elderly woman has no dogs or cats.
Could be an
After the
animal,
video is
a
posted to
ghost of an.
TikTok, viewers wonder whether the woman
I remember I did see an old video where someone claimed there was a ghost of like it was either a cat or a dog, and it was like friendly, like a ghost dog, ghost cat. It was some sort of animal that was probably someone's pet. That in that play, I forgot it. I think it was a house that that person was being haunted by, and it was probably the previous owner's pets or something. Which I'm all damn.
was visited by a deceased pet or loved one. Caregiver Mrs. Tennyson
Yeah.
confirmed that the woman's husband has passed away.
Oh.
So could this be a visit from the woman's deceased husband or some other loved one or pet? Let me know what you think.
Okay. I looked a little bit. It looked like it could be a little dog. Like maybe not her husband, because why? One, why would he be crawling under the bed? And two, that thing looked small.
Hiding in
Like I
plain
could kind
sight.
of,
Now,
I could kind
unfortunately,
of
this
see like
next creepy video
it
was shared to the
possibly
internet
being a dog.
without a source. The video shows a guy doing a
No
paranormal
source.
investigation of allegedly cursed objects in a haunted house. Using a thermal imaging camera, he looks around the room to check for any fluctuations in temperature.
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but I've always wanted to investigate a haunted house. Yeah, crazy, right? I I've never been to a haunted place. Like part of me wants to like look in one and like just walk around and like look around and in one. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily like investigate. Like, well, actually, I guess that's what it's called. Like just looking around to see if anything happens. That's basically what that is. But yeah, it's weird, but like at the same time, I don't want to go to one. Like I do and I don't. But I just feel like it would be an interesting experience, but then I'd instantly regret it because I'm the one always saying, "Why the fuck am I? Why the fuck did you go in there? You should. Why the fuck did you move into this haunted house?" Because I would just leave and live at the bus stop. Ugh. I guess it's more of my curiosity. So like, I get why I sometimes get why people want to investigate places like this.
Instead, he sees something that makes his blood run cold.
I don't have any of like the. God damn it! How
Eve
come
Online is
I don't care about Eve Online?
What the hell?
By the way, apologies. I think last time I didn't get any ads really because my browser I'm using Opera blocked most of the ads just this second time around. Well, no, it did that for a few videos. Well, but I started up again, and now YouTube's refusing to work unless I disable my ad blocker on Opera. That I think that's why now. Well, I'm just giving you a heads up. There'll be some ads showing up. I might just cut them out, but unless I'm lazy, because I might just jump cut to this conversation and you'll be confused. But yeah, so apologies. There might be more ads showing up. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, bright side, it supports the channel I'm watching, and yeah, I fucking hate ads.
The thermal imaging camera shows a childlike face peeking out from the cupboard in front of him. But when
Okay, you know what? I don't know if I want to go to a haunted house now. Oh, instant
he
regret.
looks up from the camera, there's no one there. Not only that, but there's absolutely no room for anyone to be hiding behind those cupboards.
Yeah,
So is this evidence of a paranormal presence caught on thermal camera?
that's
Or
something
is it
fucking weird.
all
That's all I gotta
just an
say.
elaborate hoax? You decide.
Again, no source, because it was just submitted, but there's no source. Like, I guess what they meant by whoever sent them this video doesn't have like a social media thing, which you would think with like the equipment this person has.
Out of hand. This next creepy video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Craig Davis from Sydney, Australia. Craig says that he was alone late one night babysitting his 1-year-old son. He checks his son's baby monitor and sees something truly chilling.
Okay, I've heard weird stories about baby monitors. Now I'll make this quick. I pause a lot, sorry, but I remember hearing a story where a guy had like a couple had their baby put to like they're going to sleep and they check on the baby monitor every now and then they hear someone's voice coming out in their room and they rush over there, no one's there, and then it turns out someone hacked like a I forgot what those things are called. Are those just baby monitor things? Yeah, it was the baby monitor thing, and a hacker was talking to their baby through like a speaker. Well, I forgot what they're called. It's like a walkie-talkie, but you set it in your baby's room so you could like tell it, shh, go to sleep or something like that. It's basically like a walkie-talkie. I forgot what they're called, but they're probably just also called maybe just a baby monitor. I don't know. But yeah, you could use it to like tell your like if your baby's like waking up, you could tell them to go to sleep or something like that. But yeah, apparently a hacker hacked them and was talking to the baby and was being all creepy towards the parents. It was probably just a prank, but also it could have also been a weirdo stalker stalking them. I don't know. Weird story. Also, babies apparently can. Wait,
Did you see it? On the
yeah.
right side, near the bottom of the frame, a small childlike hand can be seen entering the 1-year-old's crib and then immediately pulling back away. Craig
So did the baby ghost go, hey yo, can a low come into your crib? Nah, fuck you, I'm going to sleep. Oh, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Maybe if you did something with that yee ass haircut, you know, they just did the whole GTA meme.
says that he and his wife only have one child, their son, but they believe that the spirit of a young girl haunts their home. Craig says that they have had many strange paranormal experiences in their house
Except
over the
they're
last
saying that
10
in baby
years.
talk.
The Melbourne Zombie. Amber Carter from Melbourne, Australia, and her friend Tiana are parked at McDonald's and
Zombie.
enjoying their food when suddenly something happens.
Okay, if you see someone acting zombie-like or a zombie something, get a blunt object, and bash its head. And congratulations, you prevented the zombie apocalypse. You, well, it doesn't need to be a blunt object. You just need to destroy the brain. And yeah, congratulations, Wesker didn't win. I love Resident Evil. I need to play more. I'm gonna play Resident Evil Gun Survivor 2. Just a heads up. Anyway, proceeding.
That absolutely scares the out of them.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, this has got to be a prank because that chick looked like a zombie.
Tiana. Tiana. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Amber says that the creepy woman came up to her window from behind the car and attempted to open the passenger door several times. Amber says
Why?
that she was so startled by the woman's appearance that at first glance she thought she was a zombie.
Okay, that's your first thought? Oh, this woman, she looks. I think she's a zombie. No, I would think she's like a crackhead or a drug addict at first. Unless she tries to like bite people, then I'm all okay. That's a zombie. And she makes zombie noises, and she walks like a zombie. It's like all weird and stuff. Zombies have issues walking because they're decaying corpses. But no. Okay.
The mysterious
But yeah,
woman
I would
certainly
just
isn't
assume.
a zombie, but after Amber shared her experience online, locals in the Melbourne area have come out and said that they too have seen this woman and that she's known to try to open doors to cars and even apartments and houses.
Okay, I think that's just a crackhead, guys. A crackhead trying to break into your car to find stuff to sell to get crack because crack is on her mind. Crack is her life. She tries to break into apartments to find stuff to sell for crack. That's all. I think it's a crackhead, not a zombie. Because at the moment, zombies don't exist. And I hope the hell zombies never exist. I like playing zombie video games. I like The Walking Dead. But fuck, I don't want to ever exist in a zombie apocalypse. Let's be real. People think, oh, it's going to be easy to deal with a zombie because they're slow, or you just need to team up and get guns and shoot all the zombies. It doesn't work like that. Also, if a real zombie apocalypse happened, they'd probably take more bullets than what you think. Like, you wouldn't probably need like a bunch of automatic weapons, and even then, it'd probably still walk until like you rip its body apart with the bullets, and that would take a lot of ammo. And then even then, if you cut it in half, it'll probably crawl towards you like in Resident Evil. I mean, well, I guess destroying the head would get rid of the zombie, but still, I would not want to exist in the zombie apocalypse. That's a no for me. Sorry, it's not great.
So sometimes it's good to remember to keep your doors locked at all times.
Yeah.
Or she just might get ya.
Oh my god, Tiana, go. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That lady is clearly on something. Oh my fucking god. I fucking hate you ads.
We need
Fuck you,
videos.
YouTube.
So
I should just use my fucking ad block again.
Email us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
FYI, I only shut off the ad block because YouTube refused to load unless, like, now they're doing a thing where, oh, if you don't disable your ad blocker, it just won't load. It'll just loop ads with no volume, and that's it.
Out of step. At around 10:30 at night in the Philippines, Agent
It's like,
Amoyo's
what's the
dog
point? I'm
becomes
gonna skip the ad
disturbed
anyway.
and starts barking and howling at something outside.
Well, again, I guess it supports the channel, but at the same time, no one wants to watch the fucking ads.
Their house. So they quickly check their security camera footage. What they see in their backyard shocks them to their core.
Hello guys, Aji po pala. Pinapakita ko lang sa inyo guys kung ano
Okay,
yung nakuha
CCTV.
ng CCTV namin noong 2019 pa.
2019.
October 14, 2019. So, Ngayon ko lang
Of
siya
course, it's October.
binidyoan or pinakita sa inyo kasi hinanap ko talaga tong video na to, yung record ng CCTV namin noon sa bahay ng parents ko. So, ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin. Tingnan nyo guys sa
CCTV.
10:29:17. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito,
Okay,
may lalabas dito na parang usok. Tapos mabilis siyang papunta dito.
just hurry up and show it,
Okay, wait
please.
natin,
I don't need a long explanation.
Okay, wait lang natin
Says me, the guy who like rambles on videos talking about my own paranormal, my own stuff that's happened. I like going into
17
detail.
seconds. Ayun.
Okay.
Okay, back natin.
Yeah, okay, for that I didn't need a long explanation.
17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin.
Okay, I'll admit that's weird, but
17.
I could dismiss it as editing, but at the same time, it's weird.
Ayun, sobrang bilis niya. Tapos yung pangalawang nagpakita siya is
Entertaining,
30.
but that's just me.
Tingnan nyo dito.
Well, it's a CCTV thing.
Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok. Tapos, nawala siya dito. Balik natin. Ayan. Diba? Sa mga hindi pa naniniwala na may mga espiritu talaga na gumagala sa bahay natin, sa labas man o loob ng bahay. So ito na, nakita ko na.
The security footage shows a translucent white shape that seems to walk back and forth through their backyard, randomly appearing and disappearing right in front of the camera.
Jeez.
But when the family goes outside to check, there's no one there. They don't see or hear anyone nearby. Only their family dog seems to be able to detect this strange presence.
That dog's probably depressing. That
captured proof of a ghostly presence haunting the family. But what do you think this is?
Okay, so like I said last time I watched a Nuke Talk's top 5 video, you could possibly dismiss this with like a lot of video editing. But again, like I said, also, first determine whether or not these people have the skill to do video and editing. I kind of doubt it. Like, I don't know the person personally, unless they like have a history of knowing how to edit stuff. I would probably say no. Did they hire someone? Do they know someone? Probably not. But there could also be I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Me personally, though, on this video, it could be video editing. It could not be. I'd have to see it in person to believe it. That's just me, though. That's just me. But that being said, if that is real, God, it's gotta fucking suck having that in your backyard. Like, holy shit. My dude. Again, as I said with the first one with the haunted house, I think it's time to move. Difference is those people went missing.
Let me know.
Or at least from the internet, they stopped
At a fair in
uploading.
Johor Bahru, Malaysia, proud mother Rina Rosny is recording her son Muiz while he's enjoying an amusement ride. But as little Muiz goes round and round, Rina notices something very disturbing.
Also, apologies, I paused a lot. Whoa, wait,
Another
what?
boy, seemingly about the same age as Rina's son Muiz, can be seen seated right next to him. But as the ride comes back around, the other boy seems to have just disappeared. On TikTok, Rina says that she doesn't know who the other boy was.
Okay, yeah, that's weird.
When the ride stopped and her son got off, the other boy...
Dude had like a black mask on, like a black face mask. So is this during when like lockdown just ended, or ain't that crazy though? think about it. We survived the pandemic, and we all had to wear face masks during that. Like, if we ever left, like, our houses, if we ever had, we had to wear face masks. Then there were those idiots that refused to because they tried to make it all. I'm not gonna go too into it, but like some of them just didn't want to because stupid reasons, and then they died of COVID. Well, a lot of them, but I'm not gonna go too far into it. But yeah, ain't that crazy if you think about it? We all had to wear face masks like that, and congrats to everyone who got COVID and like, jeez, like I got it, but I got like the light version, but it's I still felt like I was dying. Anyway, yeah, that kid. So what I was saying was that other kid had like a black face mask. Again, it was this during a little after the pandemic, a little after COVID, or I don't know.
Boy was nowhere to be found. So she asked her son, "Who was that boy riding with you?" But her son was confused and had no idea what she was even talking about. So, who is this? Let me know what you think.
Could also be video. Well, I want to say a lot of video editing where you could just insert people into like a video. I can't say that for all everything video really. I feel, but who knows? That is weird though. I'll give you that. Like her kid didn't even notice the child that showed up in the seat next to him, or wasn't paying attention. I don't know. That's just. Oh.
If you live in rural America,
I don't. Shut the fuck up.
say hello to the new HughesNet.
Fuck you,
Fairy
YouTube.
or fairy tale. Now, this next video was suggested thousands of times, and once again, I'm not remotely suggesting that this video is real. However, the video has gone viral with millions of viewers loving its whimsical nature. Take a look.
It's the spot. This the spot.
Okay,
Nah,
I
come
can.
back out. Look, why they be peeking like that? Peeking.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I don't think this is real, but that's just me.
Alright, so look, let me know.
This video was allegedly captured on a live stream, while viewers watched in real time as a man captured what appears to be a tiny fairy-like creature peeking out from a tree hollow.
Okay, the live stream part makes a difference, but at the same time, I don't want to go into this video because it reminds me of the people who claim they see dragons in the sky sometimes, and there's like I find it I find it funny because in the videos where people claim, "Oh, I saw look, a dragon's in the sky," and it's just a edited in dragon from Skyrim in the world's most blurry phone camera. I mean, we got better cameras now. Well, I'll be honest though, my phone camera is sometimes blurry as hell, and it's annoying. I hate it. I like really, genuinely hate it. But anyway, yeah, this is what this is giving me vibes of those cameras where they claim, "Oh look, look guys, it's Bigfoot." And I'm gonna give you the reason why I don't believe in Bigfoot. A guy a long ass time ago, I've read the article, I've seen a documentary. Bigfoot isn't real because it was just a guy wearing a costume. Like he confessed to it before he died, which kind of angered. Like I think at the time it angered like the Bigfoot believers, but like he had the suit, he had everything, and he admitted, "Yeah, we were just doing that as a joke." And like he admitted on his deathbed or something that was just him the whole time. I mean, I'm not disproving that like there's like the Native American myth Sasquatch, like urban legend and whatnot. Like they told stories about that, the Native Americans. But like the actual sightings never were a thing. I feel, but yeah, fairies. Yeah,
Now, whether this footage is real or just some very good effects, I leave that entirely up to you to decide.
I would say
However, even
effects.
though the legitimacy of the video is very questionable,
It
there are
is.
many people who just don't care. These viewers all say that they just enjoy the fantasy of watching a cute video of a man finding a fairy in a tree. Spirits.
I mean, also, was it really live on a live stream? When you think about it, you could just edit in like a fake live stream feed and say, "Oh yeah, this was caught live." Think about it. I'm gonna be real with you. I've seen videos that had that. They were on Rule 34, and yeah, they were a bunch of hot waifus. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore.
TikTok user VKT recently started a new job at a liquor store in Kentucky. He's at work one evening when he starts to hear random, creepy sounds that he simply can't explain. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
So I'm here.
Oh, I just remembered. So, I worked at a. I just remembered I worked at a place that might have been haunted a long time ago. Well, before COVID, because when COVID came, I stopped working there. But yeah, so I might have actually been to a haunted place before. Uh, That's a story for afterwards.
At work, and
I'll tell you
I'm
that story
100%
after
sure I'm
the
hearing my
videos are
voice
done.
right now. Do you
Well,
hear
did
that?
I already tell you guys it? I can't remember.
Do
I
you
know
hear
I've
that?
told someone it.
What is that? I'm freaking out right now because I'm the only one in the store.
Yeah, I could hear the whispers. Fuck no.
It sounded like it was right behind me.
Again, I've heard whispers like this. I said it in the last Nuke's Top 5 reaction I did. Yeah, basically, it was a house in a basement. I heard my name being whispered to me in my ear, and then I heard bastard and die repeatedly. Well, what did I do? Was it because I cheated
Oh, I hear it.
on like a video
Please
game?
tell me you guys hear this.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
A soft, unexplained voice can be heard several times, seemingly whispering to VKT.
And do you hear that?
I'm here? Sounds like a woman.
What is that? Please tell me you guys hear this.
Okay, it sounds like a woman's trying to get your attention, dude. You got like a ghost waifu that's interested.
Now, I reached out to TikTok user VKT, and he says that he didn't used to believe in the paranormal at all, and was actually a skeptic. That is
Oh yeah, like that. People who were skeptics that actually do experience something paranormal for a change tend to say that. It's just then other skeptics were all, "Oh no, you're lying," and even though like they have a history of like bashing the idea of paranormal stuff, and then they even have proof, and other skeptics they knew start criticizing them and saying they're lying. It's a big thing.
until he started working at this liquor store.
It sounded like it was right behind me.
Since he has worked at the store, he says that doors often open by themselves and bottles
Ugh.
fall on the floor randomly with no explanation. BKT says he asked his co-workers about the strange incidents, and they all told him flat out, well, this store is haunted.
Oh, it's just a normal
BKT continues
occurrence.
to work at
Now, you have two choices. If you're interested in paranormal stuff, you could stay at the job. If you're terrified, do what I would do. Look for another job. I mean, finding a job's kind of difficult right now, but I'm sure you'll be able to find one. You probably have better requirements than I do. Well, better qualifications, that's what I was calling, than I do. Uh, the real horror is me trying to find a job. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate the job market right now.
At the store, things just get creepier and creepier.
I'll find one
Okay,
eventually.
guys, so I'm hearing like noises coming from this back room.
Jesus Christ.
It's happening again. All right, I'm gonna go and look.
Oh god, I heard. Fuck off! I don't care! I fucking hate ads.
As you can see, nobody's back here.
Leave
Nobody's
me
down
the
the
fuck
door.
alone.
Nobody just came up behind me. Like, I'm serious.
Someone or something can be heard banging on the door to the back storage room from the inside, while an unknown voice whispers some very disturbing things.
All right, I'm gonna go and look.
And things just
Die?
continue to get worse. One day, VK
You know what's funny? In that house that I said I heard whispering and my name, and then it would say bastard and call me a bastard or yell die. It sounded like a woman also. Like a female voice. Well, female.
VKT is completely alone at work.
I'm not gonna go
when
into it.
This happens.
You know, come on.
You know what? I will tell you what state that was because that house was in a totally different state than I live in. It was in Utah. I had to live there once, mostly because I think my father got a job and we had to move there. I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, my plane.
It was a long time ago. Whoa!
There's nobody in the store, dude. It's freaking me out, bro. It's freaking me out, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me.
The door of a stand-up cooler in the back of the store opens.
Okay, I will say this guy has more balls than I do. I would run out of the store after seeing that. This guy's running up saying, yo, motherfucker, show yourself. Like, bro. I would only do that if, like, I experienced that with another person and we were both on the same shift. I'd be running there with him. I'm all, yeah, show yourself to him. I would be like that. I'd be the guy in the background. like I was gonna mention a scene from the Boondocks, but you know what? No. Also, if you watch the Boondocks, awesome.
Opens by itself, but when VKT looks through the glass of the cooler, a dark figure can be seen quickly moving out of sight in the back room.
Like, jeez, dude,
Quickly runs around
that's
into the
terrifying.
storage room, but he finds nothing and no one. The room is empty.
Come on, where you at? Like, come on.
So what do you think is going on at this liquor store in Kentucky? Let me know.
What's going on is nothing good. That's all. That's all you need to know. It's nothing good. Nothing good going on. Nothing good was ever going on. It's bad.
It comes out in the wash.
Last one.
Popular Saudi Arabian explorer Jassim is back on another exploration to find and capture evidence of the paranormal. This time Jassim investigates a long abandoned...
I just realized, how long has this video recording been going? Oh god, it's almost an hour. Apologies, I paused too much. This video I'm reacting to is just 21 minutes.
apartment complex. Eerily enough, he finds evidence that a child once lived here.
Yeah. Something bad obviously happened. Well, if a place is haunted, something bad usually happens. Poor child. If a child's haunting a place, damn. Something bad happens. Raggy.
For unknown reasons, old black and white photos of a young girl...
I can't do a Scooby-Doo voice, but I could do a Shaggy voice. Well, I haven't done it in a while, but let's try it. Like Zoink Scoob! Like, I think that there's a ghost over there, Scoob! Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Like a Scooby snack? I need to practice my Shaggy voice. I used to be able to do a good one.
Have been taped to the wall
Like
in one of the
Zoinks!
many abandoned rooms. Now these seem completely out of place.
I
in the
wish I
old
could have gotten
decrepit
into voice
building.
acting.
Then, nearby,
I'm not good at voice
Justin
acting.
finds a creepy drawing of the popular children's cartoon.
Raggy!
And this is when things
Raggy?
get
Rich rotted.
really weird,
I
because
can't
Justin
do
starts
I
to
can't
hear
do Scooby Doo.
strange, unexplained sounds.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go make a sandwich, but there better not be any ghosts here, man. Like, let's get to the kitchen, Scoob. What's new, Scooby Doo? It's coming after you. Gotta solve that mystery. I think that's the lyrics.
anyone here? في أحد؟
The explorer hears the sounds of someone or something moving around inside the building, seemingly close by. Jassim eventually finds a small courtyard, and what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Oof.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I would Scooby Doo run out if I ever saw anything weird.
بسم الله.
Whoa!
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله.
As Jassim walks by old
That thing
Towers
had
on a
black
clothesline,
eyes.
He sees the terrifying pale face of a child with pitch black eyes peeking back at him.
Okay. That ain't no child. That there is a demon. I'm just gonna say it. I think that's a demon. I would immediately run out of there, run, and hope it didn't attach itself to me. Because, whoa. Like, fuck. That's not good. Like, I'm not even joking anymore. Like, I would Scooby-Doo run out of there. Like, I would. Well, I would just run. There would be no joking. If I saw that, I'd be out. Like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking scary. I think I've only seen something like that in a nightmare I had. I feel like I've seen something like that. Maybe it was a nightmare I've forgotten, or just something. I don't know. Who knows? I feel. No, I probably seen it on a YouTube video. That's what it was.
Terrified, Jassim jumps back, but whoever or whatever it was,
Maybe it didn't like him
has
starting to
disappeared.
pray.
So could this be the ghost of a child? Perhaps even the little girl from the photos he found earlier.
I mean, the face
Could this
looked
be the
different,
sinister entity of
in
a
my
jinn
opinion.
appearing as a child. Or is the
So, appearing as a child, if that place is haunted by like a demon, like again, I'm going off of the black eyes. Demons tend to take the form of things you would trust. Like, let's say you think there's like a friendly, like you're super into the ghost stuff, and you think there's like a friendly ghost in there. I recall that, like, yeah, and then you go up to the ghost and you realize, oh, it has black eyes. What the hell is it doing? Its voice changed. It's evil. It was just took that form to lure you in and just fuck with you. And congratulations, it's following you home now. So fuck that. Anyway, I'm going off of what. I'm kind of talking out my ass right here because I'm just going off of like urban legends, like stuff I heard about. I'm pretty sure even in the Bible they say demons do that. And yeah, it's when it comes to demons, they'll try to fuck with you and take forms of stuff that you think is innocent or you could trust. Like in the first video, that kid, that lady's child that saw like saw its friend, which probably was dismissed as an imaginary friend. It probably took the form of something it was okay with, and then it started acting weird in that video, and that happened. Like, seriously, fuck that.
This just really good effects and a very elaborate hoax.
Well, yeah, keep in mind, it could also be crazy editing. But I recall I heard of this guy. I don't watch his channel personally. He's like a paranormal investigator in the Middle East. And he often goes to like places that they don't fuck with him. Like, for real, they don't fuck with him. Like, he always goes to a haunted place, and when he starts praying like that, it gets worse. Because, like, regardless of what your religion is, if you go to a place that's rumored to be haunted, whatever's in there is not going to like you praying to whatever religion you are, whatever god you worship. Like, you go in there, they said, oh, they'll get angry at you praying. And, you know, it doesn't matter which religion. Like, this guy, I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't know, Muslim or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just know he's in the Middle East. Whatever the religion there is, like, he could have been like praying to doing the Christianity prayers, and whatever is in there would probably even get just as angry. But yeah, I recall this guy does a lot of paranormal stuff, and then like a lot of fucked up shit happens. He appears on Nuke's Top 5 often, his clips. And I just remember going, why the hell does this guy go to those places? Bro, just get another job. Paranormal investigating ain't worth it if you're going through that shit. Like, there's like a lot of stuff getting thrown at him and shit like that anyway.
I leave it up to you to decide.
Okay, story time. So, like I said in the liquor store part where the guy was hearing whispers, I mentioned I think I worked at a well. They told me there was weird stuff going on, like the coworkers. It's just they were so used to it that it just became a joke. Like they didn't get bothered by it. Okay, so I used to work in a thrift store. Won't tell you which one specifically. Well, it started with okay, the thrift store. It was the name of it. It starts with a G, ends with an L. There. That's the only hint I'm going to give you on what the thrift store was. You could find like a lot of stuff in there. It's a quite popular place. But yeah, so I used to work there, and my job basically was work in the back. Whenever people donated stuff, I had to carry in the donations and place them, and then afterwards, me and another employee would sort the stuff as fast as we can. It was a tough job, not gonna lie. And sometimes we got disgusting stuff. But then like, then I remember, well, we'd also get cool stuff like I have a GameCube game from that place that they wanted me to throw away, but I ended up not. I kind of kept it. It's called Chibi Robo, a GameCube game. It's rare. Okay, I'm not gonna go on about that. But so yeah, the employees always joked about it. Like, I always thought they were joking about it being haunted because I guess they were just used to it at the time. They kept saying stuff like that. Or I forgot what the name of the ghost they said it was, but they would jokingly say, "Oh yeah, you see that mess? Whatever its name was did it." But yeah, it was weird. So I never took it serious because I'm all, come on, this place can't be haunted. Are you kidding? This is just a boring thrift store. So one day, I was like sorting stuff. Then there was like this typewriter I found, and I'm all, oh cool, look, a typewriter. it's in good condition. I'll place it on my little cart that because so what I had to do is I had to sort stuff. We had to put a price on them. Well, the other employee, since they never taught me how to price the stuff, she would do it, but she wasn't there, so I would just sort the stuff for her. And I would put stuff on the cart because then once the stuff got priced, well, I'd price stuff sometimes, but mostly it was just her. But so yeah, like I put stuff on a cart and we push the cart out so like the customers could look through the cart. And by the way, I'm not talking about a shopping cart. It's like this cart that's like a table thing. It's like a table with wheels basically, and then there's like a lower part where I could place more stuff under the top table-ish part. I know doesn't sound right, but yeah. So yeah, I put the typewriter I found on the cart. I'm all, oh cool, good condition. Will probably it'll probably fetch a pretty penny, but it didn't. Let's be real, no one bought it. But yeah, sellable. So I decided, okay, that's cool. I put it in the middle of the cart, so yeah, no possible way anything could push it off or knock it over, knock it off the cart. I'm all okay. So I left the cart for a second, and then like as I was getting something else that I was sorting, and in the corner of my eye, I just saw the typewriter slide off the cart. I don't know how, and I'm all, whoa, what the fuck? Like I got kind of scared. Then I decided I'm imagining things. I have to be imagining things. I just put the thing I got on the cart. Then I picked up the typewriter I just put on that slid off for no reason. Put that back on. I was confused, but I was did I really see that in the corner of my eyes? Like I saw it moving. I was just there confused. And then like the other employee that come like well no, it wasn't the one I worked with normally because she wasn't there at the time. It was another employee that was filling in for her. He walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I told him, "Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but is this place haunted? Because is this place really haunted? Because I just saw that typewriter slide off of the cart, and it kind of freaked me out. And I'm just sitting here puzzled." He's all, "Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, we weren't joking. There's like 3 urns that were donated that we were keeping in the office because we didn't feel comfortable throwing them away. And they've been there for I like a few years because they just didn't feel comfortable throwing away someone's ashes." And I suddenly started to I'm all, "What?" He said, "Yeah, so like there's 3 urns. There's like one's like this man, which is why we keep saying him. Whenever we make those jokes, we usually say, 'Oh, it's him.' Like that's where the name came from. The urn was one of a man. There was one of a woman and a dog. There was a dog urn. They were just they didn't get donated together. Like I think they said the male guy, the dude's ashes got donated first, and then the woman's, and then like the dog sometime. Ooh. So I think that place might have been haunted. I mean, again, I saw that thing slide off the cart for no reason. Told my family, and they thought it was just my imagination, and I was imagining things, and I'm all, I know what I saw. And then they start to be a little bit more. Well, after I told them that they have urns in the office, they are all, oh, that's kind of fucked up. But yeah. Anyway, after I worked there until like COVID struck, which was like about a year, and then COVID came and lockdown happened, and then I just never returned there. That I just remember that experience though. It really stuck with me. Anyway, this video went on way too long. It's like, was it like an hour? Yeah, it's an hour and 5 minutes. Probably gonna be 6 minutes. Anyway, I thank you all for coming in, and thank you for listening to my little stories that I sometimes bring up. Apologies if I pause too much. I'm sorry. I just yap a lot. It's my bad, really. It truly is my bad. I shouldn't yap so much. But yeah, it's appreciated. It's appreciated. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.